Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. So this video, I am just going to do some digitals and kind of show you where I'm going to be going next. I also wanted to show you the mixed media I made, which I made yesterday, and believe it or not, I did film, and that was a hilarious story that I will share with you. I wanted to show you the update on Lola, now that you all know her name. But first, I want to address something because I probably will never address this again. So I thought we would just go ahead and do this because I know it happens to everybody I know that has a YouTube channel or has social media. So I want to address when people feel the need to maybe not say something sweet on your comments. I just want you to know a couple of things. One, naughty and nasty comments are kind of wasted on me. I'm a little odd. I kind of don't let things like that get to me anymore, and haven't for a really, really long time. I actually see it as two things. The first thing I did was I burst out laughing. The second thing was I got super excited and was jumping up and down because that means that I actually got enough views on my channel that somebody felt the need to say something not so nice. And third, I've always looked at it as, oh, it's a pop quiz from Jesus to see if I'm walking in love. So you know, I am walking in love. And to that person, I want you to know that I really, really hope that it just helped you feel better, that you were able to get that out. And, you know, I hold no bad feelings towards you. I prayed for you. And I really, really hope you know that it's okay. Listen, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm never going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. The wonderful, beautiful thing about this community is there is literally a person for everybody. It doesn't matter what your personality is. It doesn't matter what your art is. It doesn't even matter what level you're at. You could be just starting. You could have been doing it for just a few years. You could be an absolute expert at the expert level as an artist. But you know what? There is somebody for everybody. Your people are out there. My people are out there. And you know what? Isn't that just wonderful? I think that in today's society, that is just such a beautiful thing. And so to everybody who has subscribed, I just want you to know I'm literally humbled. I appreciate you. And even though I'm saying all this, please know I'm all for, you know, criticism that is constructive, that is going to help me improve on filming, improve in my art. I am like all for that. And I also know that when we do social media, like some intentions get lost in translation. Like I understand that. So no worries. You know, I would be mortified if I hurt somebody's feelings. And call me out on it if I do. Like, I will so apologize. But I just wanted to address that because I'm not going to address it again. I don't think that will be the last time. But literally, I'm a waste of your time because I'm going to sit and giggle about it. And I'm going to move on about my day. So, you know, I would say that probably find somebody else because really, you know, nastiness, a good nasty comment is really wasted on me. Okay, so we got that out. Let's move on. Oh my goodness, I'm over 300. I'm so excited, guys. So remember, our goal is to get to 500 subscribers. So please, please like, share, subscribe, because the sooner we do that, which I guess I should move all of this, the sooner we do that, the sooner Lola can find her new home. And she wants to go to her new home. And if you've noticed, I have an all new setup because, yeah, I'm just not, I like dark. I like the darker colors. And so I redid my table today. Now I have a new stand sitting up here that was actually I bought for my copier. Dudes, it's like that high. It's not even, it might be 12 inches high. I was cracking up. I'm like, Jackie, you have got to learn how to read a description box. So that being said, I went ahead and put my arm on there, and I thought, well, we'll see what kind of view this gives me. I don't like the way my camera looks tilted when you watch it. And so I'm trying to get more of a straight down view, and I don't know. I do know I'm going to have my husband take the wheels off because that kind of freaks me out. Like, that is just saying, yeah, Jackie, let's have a little disaster. Okay, so here's Lola. She says hello. And I just wanted to show you really quick that I did correct that middle part because this video is actually going to post probably on Monday. So you guys will have seen the flip through tomorrow, or no, I'm sorry, on Friday. And so I went ahead and I fixed that corner that had torn. So as you can see, it's all fixed. It doesn't have the width that it did, but to make up for that, my wonderful friend Sheila over at Boho Daydreams sent me this antique paper roll, music paper roll, so I shoved that in. My wonderful friend Ricky had sent me these wonderful vintage, I don't even know what they are, but they look like old receipts. My wonderful friend Pamela sent me some journal pages, and I had promised to set in some tickets. So as you can see, I'm doing that now. And so Lola wants to go home. So guys, now it's up to you. As soon as we hit 500 subscribers, and as soon as everybody follows the instructions, I'll start adding, which means Friday I should be adding names and doing all of that. So I'm really, really excited. And honestly, I already have ideas for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So we got to get there. And listen, again, if anybody can tell me how I can improve my channel, I would really love to know how to do like a preview. Can somebody explain to me what a thumbnail is? Like, I'm clueless. I literally have no idea. So if somebody could explain that to me, I'd love you forever, because I really do want my channel to be such a wonderful, fun place. I'm always going to be chatty, so there's your disclaimer. And I don't know if I should put a warning label, but I'm chatty. But I would love for you to craft along, because like so many of you have messaged me and you said it's kind of just like having each other in the same room. And isn't that wonderful? I just love it. I love it, love it. So we're going to go ahead and set Lola over here. Now, I wanted to show you a couple of kits, and I'm doing that because I'm actually going to be doing a lot of traveling for the next couple of weeks. And so I was really trying to think, well, what can I do to make sure I'm still posting videos, but I'm on a really, really short, limited time. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the kit that I'm going to do, and I'm going to start working on doing the papers. Let me get that. I am going to, I've never done it, but I'm going to build up, I'm going to try this new curved spine. So you know I've done curved spines, but I've never done this particular technique, so I wanted to bring you guys along with that. I've covered a lot of journals with fabric, but I've never done it with a mold, so I want to do that. That's all new. And I have had this beautiful Stemperia paper pad forever. And I bought it, I think, like 3 years ago, because one of my granddaughters is in dance, and she loves every kind of dance. And so this paper pad is just so beautiful. And let me see if I have it. I don't know if I have it right by me or not. It was kind of funny. I had ordered a stencil, and I thought I had it, but I guess you'll have to see it when I actually get around to doing the cover. But anyway, so I have bought a stencil. Here it is. And I don't know where the little one is. It's got to be around here somewhere. Anyway, I have bought the stencil, and it came in and it was like baby stencil. Otherwise, I would have already started on this. And so now I have like baby stencil and I have big stencil. I don't know where the baby stencil went, but that is going to be the stencil that I actually use to create the cover. And so I went ahead and I also printed out, and I'm going to actually set these papers, I guess it'll have to be up here. Excuse me. I'm like literally, everything's new now. So that's why I don't know where baby stencil is, because I attempted to clean. And every time I clean, I'm telling you, I can't find nothing. Oh, please tell me I am not the only one. Okay, so I did get a couple of kits, and I got them while they were on sale. And one is from the Wild Sunflower 1233, and then the Secret Helper. And so I'm not going to go through all of it because I don't want this to be a super long video. But as you can see, I have a bunch of this. So what I was thinking is with these papers here, because it's going to be a brighter, it's not a grungy journal. Everybody shed a tear because I am. But I really do want to stretch myself as an artist, and I'm too comfortable. Like, I'm comfortable in grunge. Like, it's not that I don't learn from each journal, because Lola proved that. But it's just, I need to step out of my comfort zone, and that way I continue to grow as an artist. So what I'm thinking is, we don't want stark white, but I don't know that I'm going to coffee dye these. What I was thinking is, I could bring you along and we could like create on the back of these pages different things with stencils and with paints and all of that. So I'm going to start doing videos doing that, and that way I can start prepping that journal. So those are the papers I'm going to actually use for that. And so that's kind of nifty. That little thing has a thing. And then look at this. Oh my goodness. So of course, Cheryl Francis, you all know that I love her. I don't even have to link her anymore because you see how much I love her. So I found this wonderful kit called Collage Hard. I'm in love. I'm obsessed with everything she does pretty much. But isn't this just perfect? So that being said, I did this because my beautiful granddaughter Esme made me and drew this for me on Valentine's. Now, the thing about Esme is actually an aspiring artist. She's amazing. She drew, when I did a mermaid journal, she literally drew out a little mermaid, and it was fantastic. So I want to do this. I have so much artwork from my grandchildren. I literally can't, I don't have enough wall space to put up all their beautiful things, but I also don't have it in my heart to not have them. So this is my art journal, and I've been working in this for a year, and it's really helped me express some emotions. I went through a really hard time when my husband got diagnosed with cancer, and then yeah, I'll just give you the whole story. I try not to dwell on this either. It's another reason that, you know, nasty comments just like will not get to me. Because the last 4 years, my husband was diagnosed with cancer. Our wonderful youngest grandchild contracted botulism, and he almost died, and he's going through a lot of therapies now. My son-in-law almost died, and he was life-flighted into Utah. We did lose a family member. His father sadly did pass away. He was diagnosed a couple of weeks after my husband with cancer. And my son has been going through some medical things. So literally, you know what? That's not to say boo-hoo, feel sorry for me. Not at all, because it literally puts the world into perspective. With all the craziness going on in my life and all the craziness going on in this world, I am so incredibly blessed. I have the most amazing friends. I have the most amazing family. And in the last 4 years, I have literally learned what's important in life. And I don't even know how to explain it, but I have literally gotten more joy in my life in the last 4 years But that being said, it didn't happen overnight. I did go through some dark times. As can you see? It was a little dark there for a while. Butterflies are always a symbol of new beginnings. I started out perky, but there's just been a lot of changes in my family. And so my art journal was my way when I kind of got to a point where I really just like could not express myself. This is a new art page. It's not finished. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, so this is kind of just where I play. It is where I can kind of express. This one's not finished. That was what I was working on. It's also where I was not only expressing my emotions, like what we were going through, but it was also where I could begin to play. Like neither one of these are finished either. I've never really loved collaging, and all of a sudden I started really getting into it. So what I was thinking is I will bring you guys along, and I will work maybe one day a week with you in my art journal. And again, that's to save my grandbaby's stuff, but it is also so I can practice, and that gives me ideas of what is and is not going to work. And so I thought we would do that. I also have tons of napkins and all of that. So that being said, I printed out today the ballerina kits, but then I also printed out these wonderful kits, and I kind of think I'm going to go with this one for my sweet Esme. And Esme is the little child who has a lot of grandma's DNA. And I was really loving this one too. So this is such a wonderful kit. Can you not see the possibilities? I'm actually thinking I'm going to do a full journal of this. I don't know. You guys let me know what you want. I had two ideas for the 1,000 subscription giveaway. And one was, I was thinking I could do like an art journal where we could do something like that, where you would have an art journal to go ahead and play in using this kit, which I love. Or I was thinking I collage and do a lot of boxes for my journals so that they have something pretty to sit in. I don't do them on every journal, but some of them I do. Some I make bags for and all of that. So you guys let me know, what would you like? Because I could do a little box, and that way I could just stuff in like supplies. Like, I don't know, would you like that? I'm still fairly new to all this. Every channel does different kinds of giveaways, so you let me know what would you like to have. But isn't this just so wonderful? Like, she's done all the work for you. You can just sit and be inspired. So that is what we're going to do later this afternoon. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to get this off my desk really quick, and we are going to go ahead and pop that in there as well. And we're going to close this up. Okay, so where am I at? Where am I at? Okay, I think I still have time. All right, so we'll move you over here. Look at that clean mat. It's not going to stay that way. So, okay, I guess I'll do this. So speaking of, I like to sometimes with my journals, I like to make like little bags or boxes, like the fairy journal, which I promise I'll start doing flip throughs of that as soon as I finish all this business license stuff. But anyway, I like to see if I can get things to light up, and journals and all of that. And sometimes they have to have their own box. And so then I really wanted to learn to sew. So I'm really trying to learn, because my Esme, who's also like, she loves fashion like I do. She just loves it. I really wanted to learn how to sew. And so you got to start somewhere. So I had the sewing machine up in there, and it took me forever to be brave enough to do it. And I finally said, what's the worst that can happen is you're just going to blow it. This does not come with any pattern. I don't have her name right here. If you go on my Facebook group, which is under my name, Jackie Black, you can see when I posted this, I included her name. It's from Chicken Scratch is what I believe her channel's called. That's the tutorial I followed. And by the way, I'm horrible at following tutorials. So, and I don't know why I can't say that word. But anyway, I was so excited. So there is, for you seamstresses, there are a million mistakes. My seam is not straight because I just learned that I need to have what's called a walking foot. Never even heard of it. In fact, I've never even changed the foot on my sewing machine. So my wonderful friend Julie is, whenever we both have time, going to run me down, get a walking foot, because it was super hard to try to keep a straight seam going over these little handles. And I found that it was better for me to use white thread because you couldn't see all my boo-boos. I assure you, the ones with the blue do not look quite as neat as this. This little bag has already been spoken for, but isn't it so cute? So this is my idea. I made it specifically for something, and so a little journal's going to go in there with some like different little supplies and goodies. So I was so excited that it actually came out, and it actually looks like a bag. Woo woo! Do you ever just have like those victorious moments? Now, that being said, I still need a lot of practice, and that's okay, because that is how we learn. Now, the final thing. Speaking of practice, so yesterday I decided I wanted to try and do some mixed media, and I really did turn on the camera. In fact, I had 4 videos. And I'm laughing because the first video did really good. So I painted the back of this, like where you can see the underside of this. So I got that all painted, and that video was great. It was videos 2, 3, and 4 that honestly, best blooper videos I've ever created. I literally don't know why. My computer yesterday was kind of on a lag, and I kept thinking I had paused the video. So when I was like heat drying this, because I was a little impatient, so after I had laid like the gold leaf, I was trying to heat dry it. Well, during the heat drive, I thought I had paused the video, but I didn't. So I like turned on my show, I'm singing, and oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And honestly, I would have posted the videos if it was just me singing. But the fact is that there was so much time in there of me just drying and my show going on the back. Yeah, it was pretty bad, guys. And it wasn't just the 3 videos, you know, 2, 3, and 4. It literally, all of them had huge blooper like that. So I learned a lesson. I'm trying really hard to pay more attention to my mirrored on my computer. And like I said, I don't have a problem, but it was really boring at certain points, and I don't know how to edit. You know, and honestly, there's so many other things that I want to learn right now. Editing, I just don't have the time. So I want to tell you what I did, and I promise that we will go back and we will do some mixed media. I practice on canvas. I like doing canvas as well, but it also gives you different ideas for either page spreads or journal covers or any of that. So, basically, I actually got this effect right here, which I'll go ahead and try to zoom you in for that. Whoops. Hello. Excuse my mess. Like I said, I was pulling everything apart. So, anyway, what you can see on here is to get this effect, I actually use plastic wrap, a saran wrap. It was really, really cool. And I think the video and tutorial I found that on, her name was Gemma77, I believe. Now, that being said, my piece doesn't look anything like hers. And as I said on that video, I'm okay with that. Generally, my art never looks like the person I'm following, okay? And then, I'm sad to say, I had one of Vanessa's beautiful black and white little pictures, and she didn't make it. Like, I think what happened is when I was using the Mod Podge on here, I got it mixed with paint. It wasn't dry enough. So lesson learned. So I used this beautiful image, as you can see here. And then I used some flowers. It says Own Your Own Dreams, which is on here. And then all through here is actually gold flake. And I didn't know if you could put gold flake on canvas and while the paint was dry, but guess what? you can. So then this is actually, I had gone in with a chalk gun, and I do a lot of things with air clay, which we will get to that too. And so this is just some lace from that caulking gun. So this is just caulk. And then I went ahead and went in with my sprays, and I just sprayed all of that. This is just the gold paint that I always use. And then I added some of the flowers, and I added some of the butterflies. So let's pull you back out. So this was a wonderful piece on learning a lot. I'm really sad that you didn't get to hear my very hilarious singing. But, you know, I'm sure if you stick around, you absolutely will get to have that pleasure at some point, because more than likely I will mess up again. So, to everybody, thank you. Thank you again. I literally have, your comments are such a wonderful way to go to bed and to wake up to. You guys are just the sweetest ladies on the planet. And I'm sure there's some great guys out there too. You know, I haven't had anybody that I'm aware of that is male that's messaged, but it's just a wonderful community. And I'm so very grateful for all of you. So just remember, I'm chatty. I will always be chatty. But I hope that that will encourage you to come play with me. And so I'm thinking this video will probably be my Monday video. And I'm going to run off, and I'm going to play in the art journal. And I hope you will join me. And I think that will go up probably on Wednesday next week. So guys, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I shall see all of you on the flip side.